to Action Fan and welcome back to the diary episodes. Today I'm going to be taking a look at what we've been buying this week and a few more bits and pieces. Without further ado, let's crack on and I'll show you what I've been buying. First off, we bought this little bundle in my hands. Snow boots, white webbing, no water bottle, white kidney pouches, which I like, they're quite sought after. I've got quite a few of these, but only a few kidney pouches. And within that bundle, I believe I got this from Vinted, was the Arctic Assault overalls. Now, they are in a little bit of bad situation. There's a bit of black paint on there. The reason why I got them cheap, I put the price up. It's not the best, but it'll do for now. That'll be our first edition. The band seems to have slipped down. It's supposed to be a bit further up the arm. Few stains around the front here. We've got a stain around the hood just there. Some black down the bottom, quite a significant stain. We'll endeavour to get it out. If we can't, as always, we'll update the cover down the line and maybe pass this on, or like my wife always says, you never sell anything. So we'll probably just keep it in the cupboard. There we go. Right, so the next thing I've bought is this, which, as I understand, is a para uniform. But this always confused me because in my book, this is actually on a Russian machine gunner, advertising the Russian Kalashnikov, I believe. And the guy was wearing this with a Russian helmet, so I always thought it was Russian. But I've also seen a para in this. I've heard people say it was on a quartermaster card, and it wasn't a particular uniform, it just came like that. Now, I brought it with the idea of making up a paratrooper in all camo. It's very similar to the late para uniform, although it's got buttons down the front as well, look. So I don't know, is it Russian or is it a British para? You guys let me know. Right, next I've brought, I think this is a late issue. I know there was 3 medics. I don't know if this belongs to the white medic or the green medic, but I think that'll be going on my 2nd edition medic. Right, okay, and moving on next, we bought another field radio. There we go, still got the aerial, which is a bonus. There you go. Right, so it went with the field training exercise. I've got 2 of them. Well, I don't know if one's a late edition or early edition. I just know one's in a darker green overalls, one's in lighter green. I might be changing that up because at the moment I need action men desperately. Right, so there you go, field training exercise. I believe that was his handheld radio. Obviously, like always, I'll put some pictures up to show that. Right, next is a Eagle Eyes figure in a Kit Bash uniform. Now, you see it's printed paper. I scanned the box, so it's not a real box. It's actually made of Kodak boxes. Right, so I really like this uniform. I believe it belongs to Dragon Figures, maybe. You guys might recognise it. Really nice, like that. It's Action Man boots. Right, so there's Eagle Eyes to go to the collection this week, what we've bought. I don't know where I bought this, but I bought this with the idea to put with my 24 foot. Obviously, I'm going to paint it gold and probably white straps. I might have to make up another 24 foot. I might have to make up a bugler now. Is that a bugle? Is that a trumpet? I don't know. The next purchase I bought from eBay with the idea of putting on my British 8th Army, but they're slightly greener than I thought. I thought they were more desert colour. They're rucksacks, and I don't know who makes them. Don't know much about them, to be honest. So I just had to put that together. There's 4 of them in here. 1, 2. Yep, there's 4 of them in the packet. Got a few spares, so I might maybe sell a couple or use them for something else. So that's the next purchase. I think they're pretty cool. So many straps that I'm going to have to work out how they even go. But they're going to look great on my British 8th Army. Moving on, I bought a bag of boots here. All mainly black German boots. But within that bag of boots, I got, which I think is the Adventurous boot, but it's only one. I did think there was 2 in there. Whether it's fallen out somewhere and it's in one of the boxes, I don't know, but that was a bag of boots. Can't remember if they all came together. If so, obviously, I will put you a price on. Actually, within those boots, we have got some laced up ones, so they'll be good for Grenadier Guards and a 24 foot. Also, we've got one brown boot, which is always handy, a short one. Right, on the boot theme, I bought some brown lace up boots. Now, I think these are probably 40th. I'm going to leave them in the packet. You've got laces in their own packet individually in there, so I think these are 40th. I don't know who wore them, brown lace up boots, but I thought they would be a handy thing to have. Moving on, again on the boot theme, I don't know how I bought these. I don't know if they came in that packet or what, because I don't know who needs these right now. I believe I have someone who needs them, but I can't think. They're actually split up the back, which is a shame. I've just noticed that. Always very difficult to glue these. Not sure what glue. Do you guys know what glue? What glue do you guys use to fix boots? I normally try super glue. Can't remember if it works or if it doesn't work. Right, moving on the 90s theme. I've been after this for ages. Not been able to get it. Got 4 of the figures looking at their 90s covered over there. All in different states of repair and authenticity. I've been after this for ages because this is one of the things that when Action Man Re came out, I brought for my son back in the 90s sometime, and it brings back fond memories. So I've managed to get one at last. So here we go. Right, it's in the box. I'm not going to get it out right now because I believe there are a couple of missiles missing, but apart from that, everything seemed to be there. And this went from being a snowmobile to an underwater propeller type jet ski thing. Underwater, I don't even know what you'd call that. So this was pretty cool in the day. Did have it for my son. We've searched the loft, can't find it. We just found one bit to it, but there we go. So I've got that as well. So can't wait to set this up with the figure on it. Going to do a little snow scene somewhere, which would be really cool. Right, last but not least, I've had this for a while, and I might have even shown this in an episode. I'm not 100% sure, but it has been in my diary box for a while. So here it is. We got a Jimmy Savile tracksuit. That's a joke. We got like a fleece tracksuit and some Adidas. Now, I don't know if they go together. I think this is something to do with the Olympic guy. I'm not 100% sure. I'll do a bit of research. Just had a quick look, and the tracksuit's 1970. 2 different entities. That was just listed as Action Man tracksuit. So that will probably go up with our footballers. We'll have a substitute up there along the way. And these, I believe, came with the Olympic champion. 1969. 1970. So they don't actually go together, which I thought they did. But they make a good little casual look together. But there you go, let's put them in there. Right, all that's left for me to do is give you one last look at everything we bought this week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next exciting episode.